from your slumbers, arise, ye prisoners of wrong. For reasoning revolt now thunders, and at last ends the age of Kant. Now away with all your superstitions, stern masses, arise, arise. We'll change what's both the old conditions, and scorn the just to win the prize. Then comrades, come rally, and the last fight let us face. The International unites the human race. Then comrades, come rally, and the last fight let us face. The International unites the human race. We peasants, artisans, and others enroll among the sons of toil. We'll claim henceforth the earth's brothers, drive the income from the soil. For our flesh too long has been the raven, we've too long been the vulture's prey. But now farewell, the spirit is craven, the dawn brings in a brighter day. Then comrades, come rally, and the last fight let us face. The International unites the human race. Then comrades, come rally, and the last fight let us face. The International unites the human race. Australia from one mighty river, what trust have we in Prince of Lear?
We came away with an arraignment. Well, then on the 1st of May 1946, we had to wait till the war was over, then they'd all come out on strike, and they'd stay on strike until they got the conditions they wanted.
And to each give a hand your lot. Each has his voice must do his duty, and strike while the iron is hot. When comrades come rally, and the last fight let us face.
Mark's House, Sydney headquarters of the Australian Communist Party, scene of a dramatic raid by officers of the Commonwealth Investigation Service. Workers in the 5-story building are taken by surprise as 24 Commonwealth police begin the raid, which is authorised by the Attorney General Dr. Evatt.
The police raid on the Sydney headquarters of the Communist Party aimed to find stashes of cash. The police failed to find any money, but took the opportunity to remove huge quantities of Communist Party documents.
The long arm of the law reaches into the Communist headquarters and may unearth sensational discoveries.
Well, hey-ho, you landlubbers, here's a tale of a ship of shame. A leaky tub that's manned by slaves, and the bucket of rust is her name. Bucket of rust is her name. The flag of convenience, she flies the Jolly Roger of today, with laundered money, contraband, and drugs, and a crew that gets no pay. Crew that gets no pay. Well, a bucket of rust is a grimy old heap. It's a wonder she can float. And if she sinks, you can't escape. You can't launch the safety boat. Launch the safety boat. Hey, your rhinos are full of slime and scum, but what's even worse than that is a rancid food in the galley must be shared with the roach and rat. Gotta share it with the roach and the rat. Well, a bucket of rust is a great success. She's welcome in our ports. She undercuts our local ships with her cheapness and her rods. Cheapness and her rods. Regulated industry is a blood, her lifeline. You can be substandard and be a sweatshop, and the government don't mind. No, the government don't mind. Well, sad to say, the bucket of rust. Could this have been God's will? On the Great Barrier Reef she ran aground with 2 crew members killed. 2 crew members killed. And it took them 12 days to blast her away and free her from the reef. And all through the time the oil she spilled, it brought the sea to grief. You know, it brought the sea to grief. Hard to believe, but this story ends well for this great heap of shit. Minister for Transport saved the day when he issued a new permit. John Anderson is his name. It's a true story.
You can bruise my pride and bust my face, scatter my rights all over the place, and take the bread from off my plate, but you can't break me. Lock me out, chain the gates, put black shirts in with dogs and mace. I'll hold the line, won't step away, 'cause you can't break me. I belong, you belong, we belong to the union. Don't count me out when I'm on the floor. We'll win again, we've won before. The streets will ring with a mighty roar, 'cause you can't break me. Stocks rise up on workers' backs, profits soar while you hand out the sack. Boardroom bullies bloated and fat, but you can't break me. Australia's sold to mates offshore, backroom deals and shonky law. This day has come, we say no more. You can't break me. I belong, you belong, we belong to the union. I belong, you belong, we belong to the union. Turn away if you dare us to fight. I swear I'll never lay down and die. I'm in the union, mate, got a right to belong. We'll be back, millions strong, women and men united as one, 'cause you can't break me. There's a warning here to the men in grey. The piper's come, it's time to pay. We're taking back what you stole away, 'cause you can't break me. I belong, you belong, we belong to the union. I belong, you belong.